It's about 5 students who are chosen for a writing workshop by a brilliant professor who... I never finished that sentence. It was too much to fit into one thought. It's still too much. Maybe that's why we wrote it all down. Because sometimes stories are the only way to make sense of complicated emotions. September, 1999. Beth Kramer. If you take the interstate from New York into Connecticut, you might notice the pollution that has started to infest our highways. Soda bottles, packs of cigarettes, gum wrappers. You might notice the red of the trees in the fall, the green of them in the spring. If you're very observant, you will probably notice the hidden police cars, covertly stationed near the off-ramps, waiting for speeding luxury cars they can teach a lesson to. Connecticut being the capital of traffic violations.
Mom, there's the exit,
Beth Kramer tells her mom, Elizabeth, pointing to an unmarked off-ramp. Beth and her mom share a name, and they're both redheads with freckles, but they share very little else.
It's so confusing,
her mom says.
Can't they just put up a big old sign like normal people? No, because this isn't a place for normal people.
Here's the thing. In 1958, when the interstate was first built, the headmaster of Chandler Academy and the headmistress of Plum School, they were still separate institutions then, petitioned the state for their very own interstate exit, Exit 75. The only catch is that they wanted it to be a hidden exit with no signage. Beth doesn't say any of this to her mom, who hates everything Chandler represents and would bristle at the whole concept of a hidden interstate exit. Her mom would understand, like Beth does, that the whole point of Exit 75 is avoiding townies. Beth is one of those townies, and yet, here she is, arriving for her sophomore year. A second chance at convincing them, and convincing herself, that she belongs here. Beth's mom takes the unmarked exit and drives down the half-mile of New England foliage that separates road from school. There's nowhere to pull off and stop the car until they get to campus. Beth thinks of all the buried secrets in these woods. Trees carved with lovers' initials. Decades of cigarette butts buried under leaves and dirt, because what happens here tends to stay buried. But anything can be unburied. As soon as her mom pulls into campus, Beth hauls her giant backpack out of the back seat.
Okay, thanks, Mom,
she says.
I could come help you settle in,
her mom offers.
I'm not a third former this time,
Beth says.
It would be pretty embarrassing for a fourth former to have her mom help her put a comforter on her bed. What's a third former again?
Her mom asks.
It's a freshman, so that makes me a fourth former this year, a sophomore.
Her mom shakes her head.
I don't know why this school can't just use the same words as the rest of us.
Beth could say again that it's because this place isn't for normal people, but she doesn't.
I see other mothers helping. Those are nannies,
Beth says, half smiling.
Okay,
her mom says with a sad shrug.
I don't know the rules of this place like you do.
Beth throws her backpack onto the ground outside the car. She leans into the car, stretches her body until she's able to give her mom a kiss on the cheek.
Love you, Mom. Are you going to be okay?
Her mom says. A loaded question. She nods instead of answering. She knows that if she engages in this conversation, her mom will use it as one more opportunity to suggest therapy. Okay, she's a little anxious sometimes, but she's not see a therapist anxious.
Will you be able to find your way back to town?
Beth asks.
I think so. They make getting out a lot easier than getting in.
Beth slams the car door shut. She waves until her mom's Volvo is out of sight. It stood out.